Welcome to a new tech tip for this edition of the Jones College of Business Tech Tips. In this video, I'm going to show you a little bit about Outlook. Most of us work Outlook most of the time. We have it open. That's our basic email. Now, some of you may have this similar view that the one that I have in my Outlook that is basically, I'm going to make it a little bit wider, is basically the main folder for my email here. We got some favorite folders in here, folder that you normally use periodically. Your emails with a multi-line in here and a preview of the email right here. And in the right side, you may or may not have this calendar view. So to see this calendar view, you go to view, and by default, most of you have this view that is just like that. If you want to add the calendar in the side, you just select in the view, select to-do bar, select calendar, and in this size, it will show the calendar and all the events that appear in here. As you can see, at 4 p.m., I have a meeting with a professor regarding OneDrive. And every week, I have the different meetings that I have every week. So this is a very nice view to have, and it allows you to organize your week. Very good. Now, a great part of your workday also involves managing your calendar. And here is my default view. I have in a week view that is 7-day view. And this is pretty much a default view that most of you may have. You can also have a month view that is, as you can see, is 5 weeks in here, the entire month. You can go also to a work week that includes only Monday through Friday, or a day view, okay? So I'm gonna go back to the week view, for example, and I'm gonna show you a few new things that you can do in the calendar. In the week view, one of the things that you can do is have a multi-week view. So I select, for example, right here in the number 4 and scroll with my mouse 2 weeks. And as you can see now, I have 2 weeks view of my calendar. What about if I want the next 3 weeks of my calendar? You can go like that and you can see the next 3 weeks of your calendar. You see that? This is very handy when you want to see a panoramic view of several of your weeks at the time. You can also go back to month and notice that this is, in this case, is selected this month, and you can select more than this month and select 2 months. Now, other thing that I want to show you this week, I'm going to go back to the week view. This view, you can also specify specific days that you want to see in your calendar. For example, you know that I want to see my next 6 Tuesdays, and you can see a lot of different. Actually, I see all this week plus all the Tuesdays. Now I can select only this Tuesday, and then select the next 7 Tuesdays right there. You can also do, what about Tuesdays and Thursdays only? Just hold down your control key and click on the days that you want to see. Hold down your control key and say only Wednesdays, for example, and then you can see all, whatever Wednesday you want, and all appearing here. So it gives you an idea how you can organize your week. Final tip that I want to give you here is the calendar view, in my case, defaults to 30 minutes view, and you can right click in here and specify 30 minutes. 60 minutes is the least space because now it doesn't show too much about the meeting, as you can see, and it goes like that. 30 minutes is the best view because you can organize your meetings in 30-minute blocks. You can even make it even shorter, 15-minute blocks. In this case, you can select the times for the meetings like that. But I think 30 minutes is a good time to set, and then you have it like that. Pretty much this way, you can see this is the work week. I normally go to the week view, and that's what you can see your calendar. Now, another thing that you can do, especially for those of you that have dual monitors, 2 monitors, is that you can right click in here in the calendar or in the email tool, whatever. I'm gonna select the, go back to the calendar, to the emailing here, and then right click in calendar and say open in new window. And look what we have in here. We have a calendar right here in this side. And I can scroll down and put it right there. And I select, okay, I'm gonna select this right here. and I can move this over here and move my calendar over here and have a side-by-side view of my calendar in one side and my emails in the other side. Now, this will be even much better if you have dual monitors in which you can have the emails in one monitor and your calendar in a second monitor. But that's pretty much all I want to show you today is how you can organize your view in Outlook, email, and also in your calendar. Thank you very, very much. This concludes this presentation.